If insulin is that central to the condition, then we would expect it to occur in both. The condition being laminitis there. So if we pop back to the data that we introduced earlier on, this is the data that Andy and I and others collated at the Liphook Equine Hospital from 118 cases that had laminitis. We discussed earlier that a reasonable number had Cushing's, a slightly larger number had equine metabolic syndrome, and then 20% we didn't diagnose. But if we look at those that had Cushing's disease and equine metabolic syndrome, 2/3 of the Cushing's cases did have high insulin levels, and by definition all of the equine metabolic syndrome cases had high insulin levels. So 70% of the laminitis cases overall, we could demonstrate that using, to be honest, the fairly crude tests that we've currently got available, although we're improving all the time, demonstrated that the vast majority did indeed have high insulin levels. So I think this is important really in how our understanding of these two conditions is evolving over time. We used to think that they were very distinct. Well, we've kind of come full circle. Equine metabolic syndrome used to be thought of as Cushing's disease, and then we thought they were two very distinct diseases, and now we're sort of coming back to the fact that there's a lot of commonality between these two conditions, and whilst they clearly are different conditions and we're talking about different things, there are certain factors like the high insulin levels that are common to both, and it may be that there are common risk factors for them both. So I think in the next few years our understanding of these two diseases is going to increase massively, and I certainly hope it does, and I think we might find that these two conditions are more closely linked, and hence the term endocrinopathic laminitis has started to be used to describe these cases as a whole, really, all of these PPID, Cushing's and equine metabolic syndrome cases as a whole being described under the banner of endocrinopathic laminitis.